Hi, welcome to the Advanced Threat Control module. In this video we are going to talk about what ATC is, what it does, and how to use it. What it is. Advanced Threat Control is a module used by GravityZone for threats that elude even the heuristic engine, and it adds another layer of protection that is present in the form of ATC. What it does. Advanced Threat Control continuously monitors running processes and grades suspicious behaviors such as attempts to disguise the type of process, execute code in another process's space, replicate, drop files, hide from process enumeration applications, and other malicious actions. How to use it. In order to use the Advanced Threat Control module, you need to go to Policies, click Add, select Anti-Malware, then select the On Access tab. By default, the ATC panel is enabled and set on normal mode. Thank you for watching this video. Hi, welcome to the Anti-Malware module. In this video we are going to talk about what anti-malware is, what it does, and how to use it. What it is. Anti-malware is a module used by GravityZone that adds a protection layer based on signature scanning and heuristic analysis against viruses, worms, trojans, and other types of malicious software. What it does. When it detects a virus or other malware, Bitdefender's security agent will automatically attempt to remove the malware code from the infected file and reconstruct the original file. How to use it. In order to use the anti-malware module you need to go to Policies, click Add, select the Anti-Malware tab and then choose between the settings that you want to configure. On Access, On Demand, Hyper Detect, Advanced Anti-Exploit, Settings, and Security Servers. Thank you for watching this video. Endpoint Detection and Response. GravityZone ATS integrates layered next-gen endpoint protection and easy-to-use EDR platform to protect against even the most elusive cyber threats. This contains two major components. The EDR sensor, that collects, processes, and reports endpoint and application behavior data. And the Security Analytics, which is a back-end component used to interpret the metadata collected by the EDR sensor. In order to access this data, the Incidents tab is where you want to look. Here, you have access to three different categories: incidents, threats, and a sum of these two. Incidents is triggered by major security events that require your attention, while threats only refers to minor security events that can be resolved easily. In order to see the details of a threat or an incident, just click on View, in the right side of the page. Under Summary, you can investigate security events and take action against the found issues. Under Timeline, the detected issues are displayed in a chronological order. Now, there's also a blocklist section, where you can add or delete MD5 or SHA-256 for either the entire network, or only specific targets. The search page allows you to go through past events based on a more complex criteria. Keep in mind that you need to enable the EDR sensor policy, in order to continuously monitor endpoint activity such as running processes, network connections, or registry changes. Hyper Detect. Hyper Detect is a GravityZone feature that uses specialized local machine models, and behavior analysis techniques trained to spot hacking tools, exploits and malware evading techniques. It detects targeted attacks, suspicious files and network traffic, exploits, ransomware, and grayware, all in the pre-execution stage. Hyper Detect is available under the Anti-Malware tab, within Policies. By default, it's only enabled in report-only mode, as it can be used as a visibility tool to monitor the threat activity in the organization. As for the installation, Hyper Detect is installed silently along with the FileScan and TrafficScan modules, via Product Update. There is no need to reconfigure the client in order to add this feature. Hypervisor Introspection. Bitdefender's HVI is a revolutionary approach that enables true agentless protection and profound insight of guest workloads, in a virtual environment. This is achieved through the usage of the Direct Inspect APIs. The core technology is the XenServer integration, which provides two aspects of this approach. Access to the raw memory of the VM. and the necessary level of isolation between the security service and the attacked VM. Because it has access to the raw memory, it can easily make sense of what is happening with that memory. It's able to derive meaningful events from that memory layer, and then map events that occur within the guest VM to a specific set of known attacks. HVI also protects the kernel and all of the processes that run on the protected VMs. Not only do the Direct Inspect APIs allow security vendors to protect against malicious techniques, but they also isolate the security software from guest VMs that may be containing malware. This means that rootkits are unable to hide themselves from the security appliance, or even interfere at all. In order to run Bitdefender's HVI, you need at least Citrix XenServer 7 running on an Intel Sandy Bridge or newer processor that supports Intel virtualization technology, and 9 MB for the supplemental pack on each host that add to the space required by security server. HVI can protect VMs that run Windows and Linux. Network Traffic Security Analytics. NTSA is a unique concept for detecting and reporting malware that is designed to operate in offline mode. It also focuses solely on monitoring outbound traffic to detect malicious behavior. NTSA provides accurate visibility into advanced or targeted attacks and malware that has slipped through your security defense, and detects what traditional security technologies miss. It is also a non-intrusive plug-and-play solution. Bitdefender's NTSA solution consists of two appliances. First is the probe, which extracts metadata from the network traffic, and transports it to the NTSA. The second one is NTSA itself, which analyzes and stores all the flow data, and reports any indicator of compromise. In case of a hardware deployment of NTSA, you will be required to have 1U appliances. When in a virtual environment, NTSA will be deployed on at least a VMware ESXi 5.1 with 4 virtual cores, 8 GB of RAM, and at least 140 GB of storage space, while the virtual probe requires at least VMware 4.1 with 2 virtual cores, 4 GB of RAM and 15 GB of storage space. In order to license NTSA, you can opt for one of two options. Based on full-time employees, which is the standard option, and based on the throughput. Now, for licensing the NTSA probe, this is done only based on the throughput. Sandbox Analyzer. Sandbox Analyzer provides a powerful layer of protection against advanced threats, by performing automatic, in-depth analysis of suspicious files, which are not yet signed by Bitdefender anti-malware engines. It executes payloads in a contained virtual environment, hosted by Bitdefender, analyzes their behavior, and reports any subtle system changes that are indicative of malicious intent. Sandbox Analyzer for endpoints will automatically submit suspicious executable files. The submission process is triggered based on dedicated heuristics embedded in the anti-malware on access module from BEST. These submissions will be sent through proxy. As for the installation, Sandbox Analyzer is installed silently along with the FileScan module, via product update. There is no need to reconfigure the client in order to add this feature.